The age of the dead is past. The age of the crusade begins. Sir John leads his men towards the palace of the wretched Arkhan the Black and is met by a tide of bones and metal. Standing firm on a hill they claimed as their own, the men of Origo broke down the advance of the Tomb Kings. The palace of Arkhan was finally within sight. Arkhan the Black would come to meet him on the field of battle before their armies. They would cross blades, and only one would emerge. Massive constructs of war, older than the kingdom of Bretonnian itself, lurched forward, mindless and destructive in their mission. Before men of faith and bravery, these golems fell. Lord Philippe came from Bretonnia, the youngest child of his family. He saw the former Grandmaster fall in the beginning, before Sir John took his mantle. It was during this tragedy that he was gravely wounded and would have passed on if not for the help of the lady, where he would be reborn as a Grail Knight. He has given his life to the crusade and metes out justice to its enemies. From Vulture Mountain came a second tide of undead, their endless seas finding no end. Armed with love for his men and his lady, Sir John, Don Domingo, and the Knights of Origo put forth their best effort. While to the north, Malagor the Dark Omen returned. The Paladin and Defender, Cassian, saw that the threat was broken. More brave crusaders come to our lands now. Paladins and lords alike flock to the banner of the Knights of Origo. Our numbers grow. It is finally time to destroy Arkhan the Black. After he is gone, we've got a greater evil to worry about than other Tomb King dynasties. The Greenskins have grown in power. They claim too much dominion over the lands over here. And now, after we take down Arkhan the Black, the Crusade will call in new arms to destroy the Greenskin threat. If we look over here, we have a new lord, Lord Louis of Brent. And, naturally, you've met Lord Philippe. He'll be busy as well. In time, he'll have Grail Knights to join him. That will change in the future too. Each army, after we win, when killing Arkhan the Black, will come back up north and begin to rebuild their armies if they need to. That way we can have new units. And over here, Sir John has got to heal up for a time. Let's spend a bit of gold that was earned through a lot of trade. We had that event where trade opened up all over the world, and many other factions wanted to trade with Sir John. We have goods that others want, and because of that, they were willing to pay. As you can see here. Let's look around. We can make a lot of money if we keep on pushing. We could use another building. Fields, yeah, we'll take that. I'll destroy that garrison. I feel like we'll be safe over here. I hope I'm right. I could be wrong, but I hope I'm right. And a farm over in Miragliano, coast of Araby. You can have a Pegasus Airy and a barracks too. There we are. Anything on the borders I will keep though when it comes to defenses, and over here we need a gem mine that will give me more gemstone sacks and income too. Here, take a few fields and you're good to go. My income will keep on going up now. Okay, it's time to end my turn, and in time we'll be fighting Arkhan the Black. We'll be ready in one turn to move out over there. Let's move Sir John over here. There's bound to be a battle. We now have Pegasus Knights to help us out. Oh, they're coming. 2 armies, maybe more. For now, Lord Philippe will wait. In time, he'll move again. At level 5, we'll put a point over into Lowborn Militia. I want his basic troops to be quite proficient in battle. And for Lord Louis, you need a new army too, my friend. We'll give you peasants. 1, 2, 3. 2 over here as well. There we go. For your vow, I will make you pledge to chivalry. Done. Now I've got to make sure every other character here has a pledge. Okay, good. What about you? Lord Philippe? We all have a pledge now. Not bad. Okay, with what money I have, I could give you the Holy Wardens in one more turn. I will do that. I feel like you deserve that unit. For buildings, we need a few more things around here. Martech tier 3, Eye of the Panther tier 3 would allow me to upgrade my gemstone mine again for more gold. And over here, we'll take a windmill to help out my field's income. Not bad. Over here, I'll take fields too. And we're now done. Let's get ready for a new battle that is sure to come very soon. Arkhan the Black is a coward, one who does not want to defy Sir John. If he has a heart left, he feels fear. He went after the Eye of the Panther, but that is okay. We'll get revenge. It will not take long. What we'll do, we'll cancel our Grill Knights for right now. Lord Philippe, come up north. You can hold right over here. And right now, we're going to move into combat. We can take out that one king. He's all alone, and he's got to go. I feel like Sir John should go duel him. We could do that. The only issue is that I'll lose a lot more soldiers due to the Ushabti and their tomb swarm. That could be an issue. They might not be able to bring in Ushabti though, but the tomb swarm will still do a lot of damage. Sir John will need to go alone then. Much like when he fought Arkhan the Black, he's now coming after another Tomb King. It's incredible how durable this faction has been, but pretty soon they'll fall too. Sir John will be able to add another notch to his blade. How many has he killed now? I really wish I knew. Personally, on his own, he's probably destroyed over 1,000 undead. Now we find that Tomb King. These two are going to fight. Sure, you might have staggered him with one blow, but he won't last much longer. They're taking their time. It's a measured duel between two contestants. One was a former king of many people. The other, a Grand Master. The Grand Master is served out of piety and loyalty. The king was probably served out of fear. There's a dramatic difference between the two. Sir John is not here to lose today. You can see already that he's beginning to fade, he's beginning to fall apart, and the battle is won. Sir John easily struck him down. Now we get to move on. More technology completed. We now have wider plows. The wider the plow, the higher the yield in less time. More income from farms, and infrastructure buildings will be cheaper from now on. We have a new unit to use, Defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis. A new follower gained, a student. Our research rate goes up by 10%, very good. For technology, I would love to pick up water pumps. If I do that, we'll be able to support more peasants. In the long term, that will help me a lot. Now, Sir John, you leveled up to 20. We'll have to get you a hippogriff one day. I don't believe you have one right now. No, you do not. That will come in time, I'm sure. We still have that errantry war battle to fight, but I wanted to destroy Arkhan the Black before I committed to it. Well then, while we wait, I'll put a point over into, let's see here. Currently, you're fighting undead, good, into hard to hit. One day he'll have a new mount. Donna Don Domingo. Finally, it's time for you to use your blade, the Heathen Dispatcher. Passed down from champion to champion, this sword is fit for a devout and honorable knight of olden times, ready to dispatch the heathens. We gain a passive ability to debuff our foes, we gain magical attacks, a bonus when fighting infantry, and we have a very high chance of wounding agents who try to come over here. We gain more money after a battle, and more weapon strength when fighting against all evil factions in the game. Good, good. Take your blade, my friend. And Sophia, at level 12, I shall give you regrowth. I feel like it's time to pick up a few new paladins too. We should do that. We can't do that here yet. I'll have to wait until a few come down here to join our crusade. No one has joined yet, but I'm sure they're on their way. Kilns, I'll take that for more money. Let's keep on looking while we wait. Coast of Araby. I think you can wait too. Ah, here we go. Ramparts. Tier 4. Build it up right now. Talea, build up your windmill into a water wheel. It's even better. Not bad. And over here, Estalia is moving out. Gudrun, you're safe. Thanks to me, they get to live. They all get to thrive now. I wonder, who are you going to go fight, Estalia? The Greenskins are doing well. They will need to die. We'll take care of them. Okay. We could either end our turn or go attack an enemy army. My idea is to let them come to me. If we go over here now, that would be an interesting fight, but I would rather fight all of them. Come back over here for now. Alright, let's wait and see. Now we get to fight 3 armies in one battle. Good, they all came here. Now we won't have to chase them down later on. Time to win. Or die. We'll find out. The army is now ready. Thankfully, Sir John knew the lay of the land and was able to present his soldiers in a location that would narrow down the numbers of the Tomb Kings. Here's a choke point battle, where hopefully we'll be able to win without losing too many of our own. Archers stand at the ready. Our artillery is ready at the rear too. As time goes on, we'll begin to use more of our Helms of Discord. Each one of my characters has one, outside of our damsel, meaning that we can debuff our foes heavily. They will take extensive damage. While we're out here, let's have a look at the enemy army. They're beginning to move up. Another army's moving in too. Several thousand are here to fight today. It's going to be a tremendously awful battle for us. But for the Tomb Kings, even worse. But here they come right now. They're already taking devastating hits. Their archers can do a lot of damage. They've got to be silenced early on. Our trebuchet will be ordered to take on whatever Tomb King leader comes close by, as we hold the pass. Unfortunately, because of how I have my formation presented, I won't be able to use my Knights of the Realm. Sometimes, what I like to do, I like to move my units a little bit further back to give a little bit of room to my foes. Then my Knights can move in. Our first battle, where we get to use our Pegasus Knights, they will be called the Silver Swan Knights. My archers are beginning their attack right now to weaken the initial wave that's moving in. It's a conga line of undead. And as you can see here, they're already taking extensive damage. The only thing that's damaged me has been their Tomb Swarm ability, if you remember that one ability that is constantly damaging my lines heavily. They get it pretty much no matter what. But now, Don Domingo and Sir John are charging into battle. There are Nehekaran warriors behind. They've already been debuffed by a Helm of Discord. You can see that they're doing a lot of damage to them. The goal is to kill as many as we can before they hit my lines further. And, again, we've got to destroy these archers back here. Here comes another army, reinforcing the first one. It's a day of bloodshed. A really awful battle. But we can take care of it. More units are moving in now to hold on the flank of these other undead. I want to cause any penalty that I can to their leadership. That way they may fall apart. The magics that bind them will begin to dissipate. More magic is being used out here. Between Don Domingo and Sir John, these undead have no chance. Already this large group is being cut down by my soldiers. Here comes a bunch of carrion birds swooping in, trying to make dead for them to eat. But they have none right now. The armies are moving in, even crypt ghouls are moving in. Keep in mind the evil of Arkhan the Black. He's able to synergize the two factions of Tomb Kings and Vampire Counts. That's why even other Tomb Kings hate him. These birds are falling down. Here comes another Tomb King charging in now. He'll strike down many of my warriors. There's not too much for me to show you when it comes to stats other than the fact that we have killed many already. Don Domingo and Sir John continue to mix it up. They're going to knock down warrior after warrior. My trebuchet's been busy trying to take out their leadership. Whatever other leaders that we can take out will further weaken them later on. Thousands of Tomb King units are now moving in. Some knights are even charging in to help out. They never stop, do they? They truly never do. But these spearmen will have to stay here. Later, they will be reinforced. Back here, there might have been Ushabti or birds that came in. It looks like there were only carrion birds that came in to flank our units, and more have flown in. These archers have been busy. Pretty soon they'll run out of arrows. They won't have much more to utilize. Currently, my spearmen are taking extensive damage. But again, whenever you have a large amount of foes to fight, narrow them. Make sure they can't utilize those numbers. If they're grouped up, they're not going to be used to their full efficiency. Right now, we have a Tomb King battle right ahead of us, where my trebuchet has killed probably well over 1,000 undead. That's how many we're fighting right now. The archers are continuing to break down their magics. You can see right now how many magical effects are impacting our units, and that trebuchet is continuing to strike through their ranks. No matter what I hit, more take their place afterwards. But Sir John never gives up. He fights again, he fights today. Don Domingo, he's out there too. Also fighting. More soldiers will be sent in very soon to supplement our ranks. Our damsel's been fighting very hard with our archers, holding back the line. That trebuchet is now striking at the midst of these ranks of undead who continue to toil at us, attempting to break us down. Magic is used to completely disrupt their formation. Only a little bit of magic. The rest has got to be used to heal up our units so that we too may hold. More undead have fallen again. As we can see right now with a nice overview look, so far we're winning the fight. We go into a strategic view. We can see that our enemies are all entangled in one location. My knights are waiting in reserve if they're needed. I have more units, my Knights of Origo, and my Unbreakables, my sword infantry, my men-at-arms charging in now. My archers are out of arrows. My Wardens of Montfort are still fighting too. So now that you know the strategic situation, we can go back in to zoom in to watch Sir John and Don Domingo fight the everlasting battle against evil. These are gods of war. You can see how long they've been here. There are bodies everywhere. Somehow these Tomb Kings are holding still. That's how many they have. It's a proper battle. A real battle. And everyone is trying their best right now to make sure that we do not break. If we break here, we lose too much. We lose another Grand Master. His men will not permit that to happen. One being lost is one too many. You can see there's a gap in their lines. The magic is breaking. The evil falls apart. There's very little left. Sir John has won the day. Don Domingo has also won too. The rest of their numbers continues to break apart. It's comical, really. The battle has been won. The lady is proud. We've done it. We didn't lose too many thanks to our terrain. If it wasn't for that, I would have been overwhelmed, but we were able to keep them in one location. Our trebuchet alone killed or destroyed over 1,500. Sir John killed over 300 on his own. Goodbye now, Arkhan the Black. After that, we can go to Laqua and finally redeem Laqua of its taint. We gained new armor, the armor of destiny. Hunger, what do you want? An alliance? No, we can't have that. I gave you a home, but that is all that I am willing to do for you. If one day you need a new home, I'll help you again, but until that day, I'm very busy right now. That battle was really intense. I mean, I really had no idea how it would pan out, but I'm very glad we had those choke points. I mean, that alone really redeemed us all. Or we were fallen.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia.
I don't treaty with you. You're out of your gourd. If you had one. Your bone gourd. But now, we only get to go after Laqua. That was the final battle. They have not an army left. One king doesn't really count, right? Superior defender would gain more leadership when defending, and we get a larger leadership aura size too when defending.
My strength and wisdom are
Okay.
yours.
Let's have a look at level 21. What shall I give you, my friend? I'm going to put a point over here into Glorfiniel's progeny. I want every mounted unit I own in my group to have a larger charge bonus.
Yes.
Here we go.
Attack!
Easy enough. Now they're done for.
Honor and glory.
Vow completed. He did it. Now he needs to
Do
take
you
on a
know who
new
I am?
vow. What shall we give you? Oh, never mind. It all worked out. I have all that I need then. Don Domingo. We're going to give you a point into... What about over here? Would that benefit me in any way? Not really. It's okay. I'd rather improve him in melee combat. Here we go. Take Wound Maker. That way you're able to deal more damage. Sophia, we'll put a point over into Arcane Conduit. That way you're able to muster up more magical powers in battle. Don. Keep what you have for now. Yeah, keep what you have. I don't have much more to give you anyway. If you look over here, you could use the Armor of Destiny. I mean, you would be even tankier. You know what? We'll take it. Right, I had 2 Helms of Discord. Those 2 helped me too. We were able to debuff our enemies over and over. Basic walls, and I don't believe I need it. I'd rather take fields again. Oh, hold on. You own that location. What a shame. Never mind. I'll have to make sure that I keep control. I could give it to Laqua or Tic-Tac-Toe, but I'm not sure if I'll do that either. If anything, I could buy that bit of land from the Tomb Kings and keep it all. We might do that. The Brayherds come. Where? Ah, over here. Okay. Well, hopefully they do not come from me. Now, Lord Philippe, it's time for you to move. Ah, we might have a rebellion. That wouldn't be good. I have the Panther, rank 2. And Lord Louis, we need to give you more men. Yeah, take a few more. That'll work. You've got shields, and now I believe you need some mounted yeomen. I would give you knights, but it would take up way too much money. Ah, a trebuchet. You can only have 1, but you're getting a trebuchet. Foot squires would be good too. We're nearly there. I need 1 more tier, which means I need more money. Well, why don't I cancel you and you and get my foot squires? I think we're at a point now where we're now ready to rebuild our armies. I have no big threat to worry about right now. Not at all. You leveled up too. Okay, we'll put a point over into earthing. You'll wait there. And when we're back for a new turn, we should be ready for our new crusade, depending on who comes to attack. Hopefully the beastmen will leave me alone for now. Estalia, I don't know where you're going, but good luck to you. Okay, let's build up our new army. Sir John is getting ready to move to El Hayik to rebuild his army. He brought peace over here to the valley. He told the people to venerate the lady, and now they're doing that via his own commandment. Over at El Hayik, Lord Philippe is currently building up his new army. In time, he'll move on to tackle other foes. We will go after the greenskin threat. If we look at it right now, they own a lot of land, way too much land. It won't be easy for me to conquer the Badlands at all, but I will do it anyway. Then one day we'll come back down here to finish conquering the desert. But for now, I cannot let the greenskin threat grow any further. Lord Louis was able to build up a large army too. We even gave him 2 regiments of renown, Defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis, and over here, the Holy Wardens of La Moissantal. They are now back. They brought more wardens to the front lines, and we're about to go fight some more beastmen. Kazrak the One-Eye. Wait, there's 2 of you. We now have a battle to fight. Time for them to die. Sir Louis of Brent. He has come here now to prove his worth. A mighty warrior, a meticulous planner, a man who would like to make a name for himself in these trying times. Though he doesn't fight in the desert, his means here is noble and just. No one doubts his courage. Now he faces down two evil beastmen lords, Morker the Shadow Gave, and Kazarak the One Eye. Here's our formation. Our archers are beginning their volleys. Let's go into a strategic overview. We can see where I'm holding right now. You can see on the left flank I have many of my halberds and my knights too. But we've got a charge to watch. Let's go in. The wardens are charging in. The trebuchet continues to fire. It's his first battle, his first command. The wardens are charging in with their enchanted weapons brought from La Massontal Abbey. Kazarak fights Sir Louis. Sir Louis gives him no time, but later he'll give him no quarter. And over here we can see more archers. It's not the best positioning in the world, but it looks like our archers are killing enough of these beastmen now. The other army's moving in too, and one thing that we know about the beastmen, they're very quick. They're going to meet our lines in no time flat. You can see now their minotaurs are not at full strength and they've already taken damage. Back here the archers are still fighting. We still have other enemies to worry about. I've changed up the speed of my camera, so it should be a bit more smooth now whenever I'm panning around. You can see that right now my halberds are holding. I'm moving in more archers to help out on my left flank. On my right flank, I used just really a lot of infantry when I look at it. Now back over here, it's quite important to note what I have going on. My mounted yeomen are being used to take out any fleeing units. That way they can't come back later on. There's archers to kill too, but they're currently protected by more beastmen. You can see right now that we're pushing back so many. Unfortunately, when they break, and they do break easily, it takes time to finish them off. Sir Louis is going to take on Kazarak now. That whip is not going to tame him. There we go. While he fights, we can go back to now what appears to be the main battlefield, fighting minotaurs. That trebuchet is continuing to work. Let's go look at a strategic view again. You can see again, as I said before, my mounted yeomen are going after various targets who are currently fleeing the map. There are archers to kill, many of them to take down. My knights are also moving in too. They're going to be helping out the mounted yeomen. They moved through my left flank over here. My mounted yeomen moved around over here on my right flank. We have many enemies to take out. It looks like we've taken a lot of damage, but it looks like Kazarak is now fleeing, and we're holding many enemies now on our right flank and our left flank. Morker the Shadow Gave is not going to be easy. He's also able to transform people into Shadow Spawn, or Chaos Spawn is what I should say. We can go back into a cinematic view, and I'll show you information as we need to. You can see it right there. We're doing our best to wipe out these foes. Morker is going to be a nightmare though. And right now, Sir Louis is fighting alone. It won't cause him to stop. He's taking a lot of damage, but in time he'll have some help again. Over here, my archers are still working. More of the beastmen are fleeing. Many of them break. Sir Louis of Brent has much to prove. He's new to the order, to the Knights of Origo, and he must show that he's able to persevere in the face of adversity, as any knight must, as any protector of the Lady and Bretonnia should. They continue to move, these mounted yeomen. They've done a great job. Let's keep on looking. Over here, there are Chaos Spawn, which means a unit of our men were transformed into horrible creatures. Now we've got to fight them. They're unbreakable. They're condensed in one large group. Their damage is unreal. They're going to be able to deal extensive damage to our units. Hopefully, we can end them in time before we lose too many more. Let's go into a more cinematic view. We've got units all over the map trying to chase down the beastmen. Our goal is to use our knights, our mounted yeomen, to ensure they have little left. But eventually, we will need to come back. We will need to fight over here. Sir Louis does not give up his fight just yet. The Chaos Spawn are still here. But pretty soon they'll be struck down like the monsters they are. It's really the only reprieve that we can give to our former soldiers. We've got to put them down now. Their bodies have been morphed, transformed into these hideous apparitions. Sir Louis is leading his men personally. He has no paladin to join him yet. He has no damsel. In time he will. Sir Caesar Maximilian and Darman the Pure, they need time to train. But when they are ready, they will join our crusading army, our third army. I'm only showing you the Chaos Spawn because they're the only ones who are remaining. But now we have mounted yeomen who are charging in. That charge was quite effective. We have more who are charging in right now. Everyone is moving in together, even my knights. There's only one more Chaos Spawn and it's over. We've won. We've done it. Sir Louis unfortunately lost an entire group of soldiers due to the spellcasting of Morker the Shadow gave. But he won the battle. Let's kill them all. Oh, hold on. You're not completely obliterated, not yet. We can push on a bit, right? A court jester for you, Lord Louis. Enjoy. You've gained a new trait, Beast Scourge. You've defeated Kazrak the One-Eye and Morker. Oh, it's very good actually. You won't take nearly as much ranged damage.
Blessings of the lady be upon
I do it? I can. One more enemy gone. We did lose another group, but we need to rebuild it anyway.
of the realm.
At level 3, what shall I give you, my friend? Route Marcher? That'll be 1. We'll put a point over here into Blade Master. I want him to be quite good in combat. You could use new armor. Here, take that. A new hand weapon. I have no talisman for you. Another 10% to resist any ranged damage. I don't have a follower for you. That's okay. You did a lot already. I'm very proud of you. And while we're here, no, there's no one I want to recruit. Not yet. What about
Do you know who
you,
I
Lord
am?
Philippe? You're ready. Sure, you're ready. Adeline, I need more money. Let's upgrade Eye of the Panther to level 3, to tier 3, to a town. That'll take 5 turns total. And over in Cawthor, I want my farm. I'll probably begin to build farms everywhere. It'll allow me to make a lot more gold. But I think that'll do it for right now.
Lord,
Philippe will be ready in 1 turn.
blessings of the lady
John?
be upon you.
You'll be moving right now. Let's go.
Lord of Bretonnian.
Not bad. That was a pretty good job. Hopefully we can get rid of... Oh, it's only you. You're all alone, too. If only I could move a bit further. Oh, wait, I can't.
Taking my leave.
There we go. On our new turn, we can finally move Lord Philippe. I renamed a few locations, too. We have Fort Origo. Over here, we have the Damsel's Islands, and down here, the Lady's Palace. To the east, we have Crusader Mountain, Eye of the Lion, and Eastern Outpost 2. We'll need to keep on renaming in the future. It's going to be in honor of the chapter and the lady. Okay, John, you'll wait here. Lord Philippe, now you get to move on to another fight. But before we do that, let's take a bit of treasure. Oh, hi there. You don't have a large army, otherwise I would fight you on my own. Goodbye. We gained a new follower, a hedge wizard for more magic power. And another vow completed for Lord Philippe. Very good. 8,000 gold. Not bad, Lord Philippe. Not bad at all. We'll put a point into Lowborn Militia. And for your vow, pledge to campaign, pledge to Manon, pledge to protect. We'll take pledge to campaign. Then I'll complete my questing vow. Right now I have a knight's vow to reduce corruption, and I've got a larger leadership aura size too. Okay, Lord Philippe, let's go.
For now, yes.
What about you,
My strength
Louis?
and wisdom are
Louis,
yours.
we're bringing you back to Rimpon for
Glory
now.
awaits.
You've got to rebuild your army. Just a little bit. We could use foot squires.
If
Sure.
the lady wills it.
Why don't you take 2 of them? Done. He'll be ready in 4 turns. I could bring him back. It would be cheaper, but that's okay.
Do you
And
know who I am?
for Sir John,
Very well, if
you need a larger army. We're about to fight horrible greenskin opponents over and over. I do enjoy my knights a lot. I won't be getting rid of them. Wardens, I do like you. You'll rejoin a new army later. Because I feel like we should have Grell Knights for once. We'll take that.
It shall be so.
That'll be 1 group. Okay, Knights of the Lionhearted. You'll join another army later too. Not bad. I can only use 1 group of Grell Knights, but I would like another group of Knights, but I don't know who. Probably a Knights of the Realm host. They're much larger in size. They have 90 Knights rather than only 60 Knights. But questing Knights would be a lot of fun. We'll take that. For all of my spearmen, I need larger
Honor
units
before
too.
glory.
The Unbreakables, you'll be back,
My
don't worry.
reputation precedes me.
But I want higher numbers in my armies all over. We'll take 1, 2. Then I'll take another further 2. There we go. That should be a pretty decent army. I've got bowmen, but I want more bowmen. You 2 will be back as well. Or I could keep you. You know what? I'll keep them. They're very talented. They're rank 7 right now. Okay, our lord here. Lord John, or Grandmaster John, he'll be ready to fight again in 2 more turns. But before that, let's go look at our income. We've got to make a lot more. Okay, what about the coast of Araby? You're doing fine. Talea. I could upgrade your walls, but I don't believe I need to. Lucini. You're a bordering location. I want to keep you safe, but over in Tabato, I'm going to build another windmill. And in Bilbili, well, how's your public order? Fine, +1? Yeah, it's pretty good. It could be better. Alright. I've built an industry building. 400 gold. I suppose I should build my storehouse too, or my cellar. I like building my cellars because I like knowing that no matter what I do down here, we'll be able to readily defend it if we need to. And I try to keep it rather thematic. Instead of having farms right by my capital, I have them in outlying locations. Martek, you could actually use farms too. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll build a tavern over in Crusader Mountain. Okay, there goes my money. My paladins, unfortunately, were wounded while trying to carry out a mission. In time, they shall become better. They're not fighting beastmen back at home. They're fighting greenskins over here. They're much hardier than the ones that we have fought before. Now let's get ready for a new war.
Yes.
John might go on that mission to fight that battle. Yeah, we should do that. That'll be fun. Lord Louis will be ready in 2 more turns, but we are now ready to use Sir John's army to fight another enemy. The greenskins have called another Wah. Well, we'll make them cry later. Oh, the beastmen have allied the Crooked Moon tribe. Estalia is no longer fighting the Wood Elves. Good. They shouldn't be fighting. And Caesar, you're ready to come back out. Good. We've got to level him up. Okay, Lord Philippe. I would go there, but I can't break a treaty. It's really not what I do. At level 17, I shall give her what then? Aura of the Lady? That could be very good. We'll take it. It'll reduce magical damage dealt to my allies. And Lord Louis. We'll put a point over into basic training. Train your men well. I know you will. For technology, what are we going to get after our water pumps? Where now we can support an extra peasant unit per region. Hay stores would be fantastic. But what about making more money? A lot more money. Then again, we are about to fight many greenskins. We should probably use our Green Tide Decree. We'll be immune to barren wasteland attrition. It'll only take me 2 turns. We'll gain double experience whenever we fight them, and we gain more chivalry. After that, what more can I pick up? What would benefit me? That is a really good question. Wood Elves over here. Vampire counts, gotcha. Tomb Kings, I will issue every decree I can depending on who we fight in the future. I'll take care of it though. Okay, now that we're doing that, they're sure to declare war upon me. And I'll keep on making more money because I've got to. I've got to fund our war effort. Talia, are you happy? You're very happy. Our land over here could be happier, sure. Well, I'm not actually making money from my fields. I could change up the buildings a bit, but no, destroy that one instead. Talia, you're doing fine. Ah, here we go. A farm. The cool part is, too, I'll be able to recruit bowmen in any location where I build farms like that. Here's my eastern outpost. I would like to upgrade my tap room into a tavern. Oh, hold on. I need gold. If I want to travel, I need gold. Sophia, time for you to get your unicorn. You have fought quite well. Now about that battle that I want to fight. We've got to go. We're fighting Usharan. He's out here trying to put me into the ground. No, it's time for you to go to bed, my friend. Let's go fight Usharan. It's part of our errantry wars. We've got to put down one of the oldest vampires ever. We're going. There are ancient vampires in the world who still exist. Sodan, he served Nagash, Usharan, and even the vampires of Lamia will be coming here. For now, it's Usharan alone who charges. Here's part of our errantry wars where we've got to take down the vampire counts who remain. There's Usharan now. He's moving in. They even have a Terrorgeist. But we need to go look at our formation. Over here, my knights are moving in a wedge formation to another part of the map. My Pegasus knights will be going after that Terrorgeist later. Here we have my field trebuchet, all of my spearmen on the front lines, my Knights of Origo, and my leaders on the front lines beyond them. Over on the flanks, I have my halberds, my polearms. Now let's go back into the battle. We've got to go over our strategic situation. Now we can go over the tactical situation. Well, I suppose that was also tactical as well. But either way, here they come. Don Domingo never shies from a fight. These archers will make quick work of his crypt horrors. You can see up here that my Pegasus Knights are going after that Terrorgeist, attempting to strike it down from the skies. There's only one mandate of heaven here, and it's by the will of the lady that we see it through. Now my units are moving in. My archers continue to hit these unarmored crypt ghouls. And beyond that, we have knights who are charging into the battle. Brave knights of Bretonnia, here to change the tide. These questing knights are searching for the Grail. Maybe they'll find it here. Usharan is currently fleeing like the coward he is, the craven fool that he is. Knights of the Realm move elsewhere, ready to charge at more enemies. But it looks like we're being ambushed right now. Another vampire moves in, using hex wraiths, using undead soldiers to try to change the tide of this battle. Promptly, soldiers were moved into position. Our damsel's fighting one of these vampires right now. Sodan is right here, that servant of Nagash. He's currently being attacked by our damsel and other units nearby. We can go into an overview of our battle right now. You can see I'm finishing up the first wave. The next wave is being hit by my archers. As I said before, we were able to quickly react. We're a trained fighting force. There's no reason for us to not be able to react to any threats that come by. Is magic being used to heal us up, to keep our line strong? At other points, we've already won. My knights are now reorganizing so that they too may charge. Another wave comes in. The undead are not yet done. This time, a vampiress from Lamia. She arrives, bringing her ilk with her. We can see where things are going now. Let's go back into the battle. There was a spell used to clip a few of their units. They're already charging back in, but there's a reason why I have so many spears. I can use my knights to deal the damage. My spears are meant to hold them in position. Thousands of men fight here today, before the pyramids, these ancient ruins. And as you can see, little remains of the undead foe. There's a few knights left. The third wave is a bit late. Maybe if they came earlier, this would have been a much more challenging fight for Sir John, but Sir John has taken on much greater evils. If we compete the constructs of the Tomb Kings, we can certainly win here. The archers continue to attack. We don't need to go into a strategic overview because the battle is simple now. We have only one real enemy to worry about. Those knights will fall quickly. And they have. There was a direct shot. Don Domingo and Sir John stand still. Don Domingo might have to talk to the crew later about that stray shot that hit him. But here comes Sir John trying to chase down that vampiress. He's like, get over here. She's refusing to get over here. More of my units are charging in. They even have a few Sylvanian crossbowmen too. But look at who's coming. My Silver Swan Knights. And my Standard Knights too. These humans from Sylvania are now going to die. They can join their comrades in being dead. While that's going on, these mini knights are charging in too. It's a large wedge formation, moving right into the fight. We can follow them. Here they come. Lower your lances. You can do it. And they're now here. Many undead go flying. Elsewhere, we have our questing knights and our Knights of Origo going after this cart. This black cart. A symbol of evil. Our knights move out now. The undead are beginning to falter. They've got a couple of Sylvanian crossbowmen still alive somehow. But the battle is now over. We've won. The day is saved again. All is well in our lands. We just wait for one more black cart to fall apart. That did it. It's over. We gained a lot of gold for that battle. We lost only 362. They lost over 2100. They did not have a very elite army. Good. Now what do I get? A damsel and more experience for Sir John, in addition to even more gold than before. Not bad. There you go, Sir John. What am I going to give you now? Level 3, Glorfiniel's Progeny. Done. Now my mounted units are even more powerful. Don Domingo. Let's put a point into Woundmaker, level 2. That should do it. Eastern Outpost, we can upgrade you. I can upgrade a lot of things, actually. Miragliano, tier 5. Oh, now that's really good. Okay, I've got some gold left. Hello, Renee. You're only level 1, but if I train you up, sure, he'll be handy. We'll bring her out. What about Caesar? Okay, he's already acted. We'll keep on acting in the future, too. Coast of Araby, you're the only location that I can build up. I'll keep my Grail Chapel, even though it can't go up to tier 5. As much as I would like it to, we do use our local area here for recruitment. But I will upgrade Virus again. It was our original location, we've got to keep it. It is very sacred to our order. As you can see there, it's got a statue to the lady. And I think for today, we are now ready to end our part. Tomorrow, we will have another grand adventure will begin whenever it's time to invade the Greenskins. If you have enjoyed this part, do not forget to leave a like and comment right down below, and look forward to more content tomorrow. See you then.